Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Geraldine. On today's menu we have the Nigerian fried rice. I love Nigerian fried rice because it's very yummy and you can freestyle with the vegetables you use to make this fried rice. Okay, so in today's video I'll show you one way I make fried rice. We're going to be pairing it with some grilled turkey. I'm actually making this meal for a new year, so I have guests waiting and I'll quickly rush through it. I had actually cooked halfway through before I said, oh, I need to share this with my YouTube family. So pardon me, and if you need a full recipe, I have a yummy fried rice recipe already on my channel. I'll leave it in the description box. In this pan, you will see I already used this pan to fry some rice already. So what I do, I add the oil. I need just a little bit of oil, enough to stir fry my vegetables. Okay. I'm using light olive oil, but you can use any oil of your choice. So I go in with some like tiny slices of onions. You can use the white or the purple onion. Anyone is okay. So I go on to saute the onions for a couple of seconds. The pan is already hot and the oil hot. Okay, just somewhere between 10-30 seconds is okay. And then I go in with the I'm using bacon bits for this. You can use liver cubes for this. Okay, I think that's the normal and the regular thing used in Niger, but I'm going to be using bacon and it gives it a very nice taste. I threw in one bay leaf and that is going to infuse some kind of flavor into what we're stir frying. Okay, so I'll stir fry this for maybe 2-3 minutes before I go in with the next ingredient. Since bacon is salty, you won't see me add salt to this stir fry. I'm going to be using chicken stock for this recipe, and the rice I'll be using I already steamed down with chicken stock, like the stock I boiled out of chicken, well spiced and all that. Okay, so I'll be using just this amount of chicken stock, but depending on how you are making yours, you taste and adjust your own taste. Okay, yeah, so I'll stir that in now and here I have some turmeric powder, so I'll add about a teaspoon of the turmeric. Okay, and about a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. You can skip this if you don't want your fried rice hot. Stir it now and observe that beautiful color. That's what turmeric does for you. So I'll stir it together and it will be time to go in with the vegetables in a bit. So I'll be using a pack of veggies just to make the cooking really quick, but if you have time you can wash and cut your vegetables from scratch. I'll be using the classic carrots, some green peas and sweet corn, and I'll go on to toss a little bit of green pepper as well, like green bell pepper, just for that extra flavor. Okay, so you can always freestyle with the vegetables you use for your fried rice. This is the green pepper I talked about, green capsicum or bell pepper. I just need that little crunch and flavor in this fried rice as well. And I'm adding it last because I don't want it to wilt, okay? So here goes the already pre-cooked rice. I steamed this rice in chicken stock, okay, with a little bit of turmeric and some other spices. So you do as you'd want to, but the turmeric will help the color of your rice to pop like this. And do this at least 2 hours before you start to fry, so your rice can get the chance to cool down before you do the actual frying. I would actually say there are three secrets to having the yummiest fried rice ever. First, you have to let your rice cool down so that when you fry it, they stand at ease. You have the rice lying one, you know, or just lying one by one like this. You don't have it, you wouldn't have it clustered together. Okay, so let it cool before you do the actual frying. Okay, secondly, use turmeric or curry powder to give it a beautiful color like this. Okay, and then you adjust your flavors, build up your flavors step one after another. Okay, if you pour everything in at once, you may end up with a taste you don't really like. Okay, so especially when it comes to seasonings, seasoning cubes, salt, all those, okay, go gradually and you end up with a very nice fried rice. The last tip is to have as much vegetables as possible, and then when you introduce your rice, you go gradually as well. Add a few and then stir and then add more rice if you feel you need to add more rice. Okay, yeah, and finally, it's also a tip, I didn't include it in the first three, is to stir fry it for a couple of minutes. Okay, don't just mix the rice and take it down. Give it time to soak up all the flavor you've been building. Okay, just stir fry it for a couple of minutes, 5 to 10 minutes is okay, before you take it off the pan. So the rice is ready, guys, and I'll go on in a bit to dish and serve my guests. I hope you learned one or two things from this recipe. It's the new year, and I want to use this opportunity to say Happy New Year to all my subscribers, to all my viewers, even you that is watching for the very first time. Thank you so much. Here is our turkey. I made a pepper sauce, just bell pepper with habanero, and steam it down with onions and a little oil. Okay, so, and this is the salad that will go on the side. This part is optional as the rice already has some veggies, but I want that extra veggie on the side. So with that, guys, we draw the curtain for today's recipe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.